Hello, welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hi, thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel. My channel, it's all about crochet, a little bit about knitting, a lot about yarn, and my journey in this fabulous yarning community. Returning subscribers, hi, thanks so much for coming and spending a little bit of your Wednesday with me for WIP Wednesday. Guys, short and sweet. Oh, and I have a little bit of happy mail to show you. Short and sweet today. I really don't have a whole lot going on other than my make-alongs, and I showed you those on Monday. I've got a little bit of progress done on my Sophie's Universe. I'm in the middle of round 23, and this is how it's gotten so far. And like I said, I'm not stressing about this one. I'm really enjoying it. So that's as far as I've gotten on Sophie's Universe 2.0. And I'm really loving these colors, the grays, the whites, a little bit of black with the teals, the different colors of teals. So Sophie's Universe 2.0, it's coming along. I'm not stressing about it. It's a year-long thing. We'll get it. We'll get some. Once I get through March and get the birthdays out of the way, then I'm good for a while, and I should be able to spend some more time on that. But I did find out maybe a week ago that this same designer has a pattern out called Charlotte's Universe. You know, I'm gonna have to do Charlotte's Universe. My granddaughter Charlotte will be 4 in May. I'm not going to get it done in time for her birthday this year, but maybe for next year when she turns 5. Wouldn't that be wonderful to make her a Charlotte's Universe blanket? So I'm going to have to check that out. I don't know if it's a book like, you know, Sophie's Universe, or is it a pattern I have to get off Ravelry or whatever, but I definitely, I've written it down in my book, my project book. Make sure that you find Charlotte's Universe. So but yeah, I'm loving this. It's really great. It's going to be heirloom quality, and I'm really excited about it. I'm loving using the bobbins. I know a lot of people are just not happy with the bobbins. I like them. Yeah, sometimes they're a little splitty, but they're so soft, and I think they make for great stitch definition, and you know, I love it. The other thing I'm doing is squares and squares and squares and squares and squares. Yes, I am doing basically a patchwork cardigan out of all of this. 8 in this size, 27 in this size. The big ones make the sleeves, 4 squares per sleeve, and then 27 of these make the body and the front. I have 5 more of these to do. I'm using a 5.5 millimeter hook. I was using my Omi hook, and you know what? I like the Omi hooks. I love the ergonomics of them. They're so squeaky. I'm sure there's probably a hack out there to stop the squeak. I just haven't had a chance to do it, but I think it's making a nice square. It's just, sometimes the squeak just gets on your nerves. I am using my Mona Lisa yarn for this. As you can see, I'm using the half double herringbone half double crochet for the squares. This yarn is so soft. This is going to make a great cardigan. It's not overly heavy, but it's got some substantialness to it. Beautiful colors, beautiful stitch definition. It's premium acrylic, anti-pilling, so it's gonna last. It's not gonna look nasty after a while. I really love this. I'm using the colors tan, champagne, and sage are the three colors that I picked out. And I think this is going to make a really pretty cardigan, patchwork cardigan when I'm done with it. I'm not using any one specific pattern. I kind of found 2 or 3 different ones on Ravelry that I just kind of, I'm mashing them together. So it's more of a recipe than a pattern. I'm just using different bits and pieces from different ones to put them all together. And the basic construction is like a back panel put together, and then the 2 front panels, and then I'll have to add the neckline and a bottom ribbing band, and it'll be done. Oh, and then ribbing around the cuffs, I think, is one of the other things that are on there. But once I get them all sewn together, now we're into the tedious part of putting them all together, you know, making sure I have all the squares in the right order so that I don't have too many in the same color in the same place. But once that's done, I'll do a couple rows of ribbing around the neckline and a bottom band, and this one should be done, and then I'll move on to the next one, because my other granddaughter, Carson, she wants basically the same thing. So I'll get started on hers as soon as I get this one all sewn together. So that's kind of what I've been working on, guys. I have been working on my Embers shawl, which is coming along beautifully. I'm almost done with section 2, and I think I said yesterday I wasn't sure if it was a 2-section or a 3-section or a 4-section. There's only 3 sections, so I'm about halfway through. So I'm excited to see where this one goes. So that's it for my makes. I did get some happy mail in the mail yesterday. I don't get down to the mailbox as often as I should. I used to go every day, but since I've had the surgery, and I do wear my neck brace pretty much all the time, I don't do it in my videos because it sits funny and it makes it hard to talk. So I go to the doctor's tomorrow, so I'm going to have to talk to them about it. I'm still having a little bit of issues with swallowing, and it's hard for me to talk when I have my brace on. That's why I don't have it on during the videos. But as soon as the video's over, it usually goes right back on. I don't ever get up and walk around with it off. And yeah, that's why I don't get down to the mailbox every day, because I usually take my golf cart down, and you know, when you have your neck brace on and you can't see where you're going, it's probably not a good idea to be driving around on your golf cart. So I walked down yesterday and got the mail, and in the mail, much to my surprise, was this beautiful card with this beautiful sticker from our beautiful friend Tara Lynn, who is all yarned up on YouTube and Instagram. And she just sent me this beautiful thinking of you card, wishing me well in my recovery. And Tara Lynn and her little dog Zoe, thank you so much for thinking of me and sending me this beautiful card. I really do appreciate it. I just wanted to let you know that I did get it, and I love this. This is beautiful, and thank you for thinking of me. The other thing I got in my mail was, ta-da, my Crochet World magazine. And have you noticed everything is granny squares anymore? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different patterns in here of different kinds of granny squares. There's a lot of mosaic stuff in here. Oh, there's even another one. Turning a granny square into a little turtle. I mean, come on. Everything is granny squares. Granny squares and mosaics are like all the things that people are doing the patterns on. These doilies are pretty too. Look at that. Look at that one. This is the thing in this catalog that, or this magazine, that got me interested. It looks like a pocket shawl. Let me get the, it looks from the front like a pocket shawl. Oh, but no, there's more. This is what it looks like from the back. It's an actual cardigan, and they're using the granny stitch. And I love the colors of that. But look at that. Isn't that interesting? That looks like that from the back. But like that from the front. I just thought that was so neat. So I'm putting that on my to-do list. So between Charlotte's Universe and this, I mean, my to-do list is growing longer than my to-done list. I have to do the beach cover-up that Lynette from Charmed Grammy did. Have you guys seen that? Oh my God, please go check out that beach cover-up that she did. It is gorgeous, that she did for the hashtag No Shades of Gray with Hobie. Beautiful. I want to do that. There's just so many things that I want to do. There's just not enough time. I just don't have enough crochet time in my life. Oh, whatever. It all works out. My to-do list gets longer and longer, and then somebody will add something else in, and somebody will add something else in, or I'll get another idea, or I'll get another inspiration. I want to do all the things and don't have all the time. What are you going to do? Anyway, I just wanted to point out that everything is granny squares. I mean, look at that bag. Isn't that cute? So even out in the real world, granny squares are just about everywhere. I'm not a fan of making granny squares, especially when you're changing colors every row. It's just not my thing. But yeah, crochet is the one thing that you cannot reproduce by a machine. So somebody has to make every single one of those granny squares and all those bags that you see in Walmart that they're charging $12 for, when, you know, it's probably more than $12 worth of yarn in there. So anyway, that's it. I'm not going to bore you with that anymore. So guys, that's it. Short and sweet for WIP Wednesday. Yeah. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. Sometimes it doesn't all click up here sometimes. I wanted to say a big, huge thank you to our dear friend, Sam at Memphis Make. If you don't know who Sam is, if you don't know who Mike is, check out their channel. I will link them below. Sam shouted me out this morning, and I was very surprised that she did. And I love her and Mike so much. They are just the two of the sweetest people on the YouTube street. So supportive of everybody. Always sharing the yarny love, and give it back, guys. Give it back. She is just so darling that I just, the other day they did a video where they took us on a drive from their house to the movie theater, and they had to cross the river, and they went past a bombed out church and through their countryside. I am so jealous that they get to live there. It is beautiful there. And one of these days, I'm going to make a trip and go see that beautiful countryside that they live in. But yeah, give the love back to Sam and Mike. Watch their Tile of the Week. There's a lot of people who are doing Tile of the Week with her and Mike, and she has a lot of good content, and she works really hard on her channel, and she deserves everything that comes back to her. So Sam, thank you so much for shouting me out. I do appreciate you, and I'm sending the love back your way. Thank you so much. So guys, that's it for WIP Wednesday. I hope you have a fabulous day. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Get some quality crafting time in. And remember, be kind to everyone.